Okay, Sean, Less of the For Dummies. This test is for Mark, my friend Mark, who's been ever so patient and harasses me constantly about shooting the Byrna 2.9 gram kinetic balls through my Spyder. Can do it with my PCP tube, which is pumped to 3000. It holds 4500. But I haven't gotten the courage to pump it to that recently or yet even, because the last time I did that to this particular tube, it spit an O-ring. So I'll test the pressure on it. Oh yeah, I forgot it's on off. I think this is 725. Well, it says 700. So we'll go with 700. And this is what happened to the tube that my original tube that I pumped. Let's see if it'll focus here. Hang on. You can see the O-ring right there and right there. Actually, I've nipped it off now and you can see my vise marks on it. I've had this thing in the vise, trying not to obviously damage the tube itself. So I was only gripping the end and I couldn't get this thing to budge. And that's the reason how I ended up with a new one. The company that I purchased this from, although it was some Chinese company, and it was Marcus from the Facebook group, Umarex T40 Less Lethal Home Defense, that shared it with me. Gave me the link, I bought it, that happened, and thankfully the company stood behind their product and sent me the new one. And it has been holding fine. And that's about it. So, Spyder. And look at that. Hopper. I know I had the hopper for a little bit now, and I tried many times to order this mini hopper and got denied. So it's no fun really shooting this thing when you gotta singularly load the round. So I need a barrel band for it, a la Less Lethal 777. He has a pretty sweet setup, but I'll cock it. We will air it. Oh, and you can see, look, it's not, this is just kind of loosely put together here, guys. So hopefully it stays together for the test. It aired. Pop the cap. I got 5 Byrna Kinetics here. These are 2.9 grams. Never even used this loader yet, so I need safety glasses because these light rounds love to fly and bounce and ricochet. Look at that, she loaded in there, no problem. Only 700 PSI output. This is a 684 freak in here, so there's a good chance this freak is a little bit tight because it's almost an exact match for these Byrna Kinetics, but it's short. And in my experience, a short bore match, even though it's very tight, tends to have more of a popping effect, as opposed to if you have a long barrel where maybe we'll say unscientifically 4 or 5 inches down the barrel, you lose that oomph and that ball starts, and now you're trying to force it through, as opposed to it a lot of back pressure, and pop, and once it hits this open area here, which I think is about 689, the ball goes flying. Let's see what it does. .396, and that ball, I got it back. I needed to save these because my Byrna LE has been stuck in customs for over 2 weeks now. And I got this funny feeling, I don't think it's been seized. I got this feeling like everybody wants an LE right now. So I think the customs guys are probably in the back room right now putting lots of rounds through it. At least that's my hope, and it's gonna come through. But that's not what I think any of us assumed. Well, there was a good one. 408. I mean, that's kind of low output anyways, 700. Yeah. 358. $344. I think this is not an ideal. This thing is heavy with that bottle on the front. It's not an ideal. Output 700 is kind of low. Although I found with this Spyder, you know, 800 to 1,000 didn't really make a huge difference. Like we're talking like 10 or so FPS. Just set it aside here quickly. And we'll put on, crap, that one won't fit. Now we'll pump it up quick. Pump it up quick. So this is 1,000 PSI output bottle, but it is stone empty from my previous M17 testing. So we'll put some air in here quick. Dog warning. Fast forward pump sound coming up. We're gonna cut it a little bit short there, guys, just because waiting for an important phone call. We're at 2,500 PSI. 1,000 PSI output on this bottle. Cock it up, air it up. See what it does. Man, I don't know why this thing's hurting my fingers today. It's been a long week. Whoa, 478, and that ball came flying back. These late rounds are kind of dangerous for the ricochet. You gotta lighten your trap a little bit. So I'm gonna try and fire it down. 360, well that was a definite change from the original shot there. 396, I don't know about that 4 something. Yeah, it's just not being very consistent. Well, we'll have to work on that, guys. Oh shoot, did I turn this off? But hopefully that keeps Mark satisfied for a bit. Consistency, not quite. Normally that's actually more consistent. I might be rushing this a little bit. Like I said, I'm waiting for a call here, so it is what it is. I'll keep trying. Promise. Once again, guys, as a dummy, I incorrectly said I was using a 684 barrel when in fact I was using a 682 stainless freak Byrna. That just proves you can't, well, it proves that you can force your balls into anything. So we're gonna retry that. This is a 687, I don't know if you can read that. And here is the Byrna. Hope you guys can detect that. Crap. Went better before I turned the camera on. Try number 2. So there's some suction in there. That is ideal for a bore mat. So we'll put this freak in. Throw it into our Spyder. So 5 rounds, Byrna 2.9 and a 687 on 1000 PSI output. And this bottle barely even moved. These markers are super efficient on air. Try this again. Probably won't see, you saw that really wild swing in the consistency. I don't think you'll see it this time. Or 62. Well, that one was way down. I don't know why. 274. Yeah, weird. 254. $438. 356. Wow, this thing's all over the place. Unusual. But again, I think kind of rushing this test, but at the same time, previously it hasn't behaved in that manner. And would you ever want to behave in that manner when you need it most? Probably not. So maybe back to the drawing board, but that was the correct size bore for that. Who knows? Next one. All right, well, after the inconsistencies I saw shooting the Byrna Kinetics, and I was totally expecting them to be better than that, actually. And I don't know if it was the barrel or the Kinetics, but that was the first one. The first insert I used was a 682, so definitely undersized for the 684 Byrna Kinetics, but they did squeeze through there. But then I went to a 687 insert and I still had the inconsistencies. So I put back in the 682 insert that I normally use with the Canada Riot balls, and these are the 3.7 grams. So these are just nylon. There is no steel core in these, so I'll put a bunch in here, and we'll see if I don't get the consistency back. If it wasn't just the kinetics or what it was. Or 24. Or 10. Or 10. So far, it looks like it was the Byrna Kinetics that were actually causing the inconsistency. So I should tell you, I did that video, I started on Saturday. It's now Monday, so 2 days ago, but same bottle. I didn't add any oil to the marker or nothing. My friend suggested, yeah, probably maybe it was a little dry, but I haven't changed a single thing. Except the day. Or 16. Or 12. I think you get the point. Byrna Kinetics. Something up with them. Why they were so inconsistent, I do not know. Oh, one ball didn't go down the hopper. Guess I gotta toss a couple back in here just to degas this guy. And that was it. Well, there you have it. So more testing needs to be done. And while Byrna Kinetics do shoot really well in a Byrna SD, sorry, I got trucks on my mind. A performance like you just saw leads me to believe that they aren't ideal rounds for whatever it may be. I'll leave it at that. See you on the next one. Oh, parts for the M17 came in, but the postman neglected to leave them on my front doorstep. So I have to go to the post office tomorrow and get it. So probably this week you might see something very strange looking. All right, guys.